Hi there, welcome to Smart Quiz Builder. My name is Veena Prashant. In this video, I'll show you how you can create a scoring quiz using SQB. There are two different kinds of scoring quizzes you can create. Number one is where you can assign points to each one of the answer choices in the back end. And depending on the answers the users pick in the front end, they're going to score points. At the end, the total score depends on the answer choice they pick for each one of your questions. And also in the back end, you can let SQB know which one of the answers are the correct answers, which are not. And you can add a correct answer text and incorrect answer text. So if users pick the correct answer text is displayed to let them know this is the correct answer. And if they pick an incorrect answer, you can get SQB to display an incorrect answer message so they can see what the mistake was, right? Why that answer choice that they picked was not correct. So that's the typical way most people use scoring quizzes. But there is another way you can use a scoring quiz in SQB. Now, another way you can use a scoring quiz is where you can assign points to the answers, but there's no correct or incorrect answers. So if you want to create a quiz where you want to assign points, but there is no correct or incorrect answers, then again, you can use a scoring quiz for that, and you can turn off the correct, incorrect answer display. So this way, you don't have to mark correct or incorrect answers. You can just assign points. And in the front end, SQB will display the right outcome based on the total number of points they get. And it doesn't really matter if the answer is correct or not because there is no correct or incorrect answer in this case. And in both of these type of quizzes, you can create different outcomes and send users to different outcome screen based on the scoring range. So say that they score anywhere from 0 to 10 points. You can display a specific message to them. You can create a different outcome screen for those users in that group. And you can create a completely different outcome screen with a completely different message for those that score anywhere from, say, 10 to 20 points. So that's completely up to you how many scoring ranges you want to create, how many different outcome screens you want to create. There's no limit, all right? Let me show you how you can set this up and how you can create both of these types of scoring quizzes using SQB. So this is the back end of SQB. This is the Manage Quizzes page. Here you will find all of your quizzes. If you want to add a new one, you can click on this button and use a pre-built quiz template and use that to build your quiz or create one from scratch. But here I already have a quiz, a scoring quiz. So I'm just going to edit this quiz and show you my setting. So here, give your quiz a name, description, and this is a scoring quiz. So I have selected scoring here, display settings. So here I'm not going to go over details because this is just basic stuff and self-explanatory here. Do you want to display a start screen? Yes. Lead generation screen. Do you want users to opt in to see the result? Yes. Connect with your email platform. It by default connects to WordPress. So SQB automatically adds leads to WordPress when they opt in. So you don't even have to connect to anything else. Your users will be here, right here under the reports leads page. You will find all the users that have opted in, all the details. But if you want to add users to your email platform, you can connect with any of these platforms, and we are always adding new ones to the list based on demand, based on requests. So now let's take a look at the outcome display. Here it says, do you want to calculate outcome based on the number of correct answers or based on range? If they score from, for example, 0 to 10, show this outcome. They score from 10 to 20, show this outcome. So that's what I'm doing here. And correct answer display. So like I mentioned, there are two types of scoring quizzes. One is where there is no correct or incorrect answer. You just want to give points when they select a specific answer. And at the end, you want to display an outcome based on the total number of points they get. So that's one way you can do this. And the other way is you can let SQB know which one of the answers are correct, which is not correct. This way, when users take the quiz, and if you have enabled correct answer display, SQB will let them know right away if their answer choice is correct or incorrect. So if there is a correct or incorrect answer choice in your scoring quiz, then make sure that this is enabled here. And actually, this is enabled by default. Do you want to display correct answers? So this is enabled by default. So if it's a scoring quiz, but there is no correct or incorrect answer and there is just points for answer choices, then you can turn this off. All right, so that's it. So if you're creating a quiz with correct, incorrect answers, set this to yes and select the right option here. Do you want to display it after each question and also on the final results page? Do you only want to display on the final results page? So you can select one of these options here. And by default, it will display it on the final results page. So if there is no correct or incorrect answer, everything else is the same, right? For both type of scoring quizzes, everything is the same. All you have to do is set this to no. And this way, you don't have to let SQB know which one is a correct answer, which is not, because there is no correct or incorrect answer. All right, so here for now, I'm going to leave it as yes, and then we'll turn it off, and then I'll show you how that works. All right, so here I have selected template number 2. Just the regular quiz stuff, start screen. And if you do not want to display a start screen, you can turn this off. But question screen. All right, so there are 5 questions in this scoring quiz. So here, these are the answer choices and this is the correct answer. So I have checked this box, and that is because I have said there is a correct answer. I want to display it. If you turn off the correct answer display, you don't have to check anything. You can save your questions without having to check any correct, incorrect answers. But if you have enabled correct answer display, then you have to select a correct answer. Otherwise, SQB will not let you save the question. So here I have selected the correct answer, and number of points they get if they pick this answer is 1. Number of points they get if they select anything else is 0. If you don't assign any points, it's just 0 points. So if they select the correct answer, they score 1 point here. And here question 2, this is the correct answer. They score 1 point if they select this one. Otherwise, they get 0 points. If you want to assign different points to different questions, you can do that. So here in this case, if they select true, they get 1 point. They select false, they get 0 points. Question 4, they get 1 point for this correct answer, and there is a correct answer, so this is checked. And question 5, same thing, they get 1 point for the correct answer, and this is the correct answer because I have checked it. And the other thing you have to do is for a correct answer display a type of quiz, make sure to enter the correct answer message here and incorrect answer message here. SQB will display this message when they select the correct answer message, and if they pick an incorrect answer in the front end, SQB will display this message. And where the message is displayed, that's what you can control in the display settings tab, because you can let SQB know where you want to display the correct answers, on the final screen or on each question screen as soon as they answer that question. All right, so this is how this works. So the only difference is if you go ahead and switch this, turn this off, say that you do not want to display correct answers and you just want to assign points based on the answer choice, set this to no, save it. And now in the question screen, you don't have to check correct or incorrect answers, right? So you can leave that empty and you can save this question. All right, so now there is no correct or incorrect answer, right? And it let me save it. That's because I have turned off the correct, incorrect answer display. So now when someone picks an answer choice, SQB will simply assign points. And at the end, depending on the total number of points they score, SQB will display the right outcome screen. I'll show you the outcome screen in a second, but let's go ahead and turn this on because this is a quiz with correct answers and incorrect answers. So I'm going to select yes again. I'm going to go ahead and save this. So now you need to make sure that the correct answer is checked because there is a correct answer in this quiz. So that's it. So now lead generation, regular stuff. When users complete answering all the questions, they'll be sent to the lead generation screen where they can opt in to see the final result. And if you do not want to show them an opt-in form, you can turn it off in the display settings. So when they answer the last question, they will be directly sent to the outcome screen. This is the outcome screen. So you can see there are 3 different outcomes based on the scoring range. So if they score, so outcome number 2, you can see here, it says anywhere from 0 to 2, they get this message. They are going to see this outcome. And you can have a completely different message based on what they score. So if they score anywhere from 0 to 2, they're going to see this screen. If they score just 3, right, their total score is 3 points, they're going to see this screen. If their total score is anywhere from 4 to 5, they are going to see this screen. So different messages based on the total number of points. And it works the same way in both type of quizzes, whether it's a quiz with a correct or incorrect answer, or if it's a quiz with just points. In both cases, the scoring range works the same way because it's points based. That's it, all right? If you want to preview your quiz, you can click on preview quiz. Right, you can see here, take this quiz. I'm going to just select an answer here just to show you how this works. Right, you can see here, this is the outcome. And you can see the correct and incorrect answers are displayed here. And users can click on this button to retake the quiz. So now let's go ahead and test it. So this is the short code. You will get this at the end after you save the quiz. And so I have copied this short code and I have published it on a WordPress page. You can publish it anywhere you want. And you can use your page builder, insert the short code anywhere you want the quiz to show up. So let's go ahead and test it now. All right, so this is the quiz right here. I'm going to click on the Take This Quiz button. This is the first question, and there is a correct, incorrect answer in this one. So I'm just going to select some of these answers. I'm going to go ahead and opt in. All right, you got a score of 3 out of 5. All right, so you can see I got 3 correct, 2 incorrect answers, And the outcome screen that I'm seeing is based on the scoring range. So now let's test SQB again, but without the correct or incorrect answer, just the points-based scoring. All right, so this is the back end, the display settings. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the correct answer display. Go ahead and save it. All right, so in the question screen, I no longer have a correct or incorrect answer. So I'm going to go to each question, turn off the correct, incorrect answer here, just the checkbox. And all right, I'm going to go ahead and save it. So now if I take the same quiz in the front end, at the end, there will be no correct, incorrect answer display. So let's go ahead and test it. So let's just take this quiz. So here there is no correct or incorrect answer. Just points are assigned based on the selection. I think I should get a score of 4 here. Yeah. So I got a score of 4 out of 5, right? But there is no correct, incorrect answer being displayed here because there is no correct, incorrect answer. So as I mentioned, you can use scoring quizzes in 2 different ways. One, where there is a correct, incorrect answer. You can let SQB know which is the correct answer, what's the correct answer message, which answer is incorrect. And you can also let SQB know where those messages should be displayed. But if you want to create a quiz where you just want to assign points based on the answers they pick, you can do that too. You don't have to check the correct answer checkbox in the back end. I hope this was helpful, and it's really easy to create these type of quizzes using SQB. If you have any questions, do let us know. You can check out our documentation page, smartquizbuilder.com/documentation, for more documentation on scoring quiz as well as all other types of quizzes. My name is Veena Prashant. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.